welcome to your neck stretch. I have created this for you because you've had some neck pain or some tension, and I'm hoping that we can help you fix that today. So there's been multiple people who have tried some of these sort of stretches and they feel differently straight away. So please let me know any feedback that you have, because any feedback is always going to help me tweak certain videos and stuff that I make for you. Okay, so this is just one of the beautiful walls of Chateau de la Ligne where I've been filming a lot this week. And it's a beautiful chateau winery for weddings and events here in Bordeaux, France. So let's just pop our hands on our knees and let's just take a few deep breaths together. So elongating the crown of the head, almost like there's a string pulling out that's going straight up to the sky. So creating that length, but imagining that your shoulders are really heavy, like there's weight sitting on top of them. So from here, we're just going to do some nice shoulder rolls. So rolling the shoulders back and down away from the body. Long, deep belly breathing. Because sometimes a lot of neck pain and tension can come from just being that little bit stiff and not really relaxing and feeling calm. Or it could be from sleeping funny, could be from a lot of things, but sometimes just having just that extra stress and tension, we tend to keep it up in our neck and shoulders. So the calmer we can be today, the better off our shoulders and our neck are going to be. Okay, so just pausing here and just listening to the surroundings and taking some really deep belly breaths. So inhaling for 4, exhaling for 4. Then from here, we're just going to gently turn our head side to side. Now, if you're feeling any pain throughout any of these exercises, make sure that you do stop, that you don't push through any sort of pain in the neck. Unless it's just stiffness and it feels okay to keep going, but we don't want any pain. So now we're just going to do some half circles. So I feel like the forehead is heavy and it's dropping down and circulating side to side, keeping the shoulders back and down. And coming back to center. So now we're going to bring that arm up to shoulder height. And imagine that you have a string and it's coming out of your ear and you're holding onto it. And all we're going to do is pull that string down towards, so then our ear is down towards our arm, and then we're going to gently feel like something's pulling back the other way. Okay, so it's inhaling to open and you'll feel the stretch down through the side of the neck. And then exhale, feel like it's being pulled back to center. Inhaling to lengthen and pull. And then exhale to come back. So we're going to go for 6 of everything. Exhaling to lengthen, feeling that nice stretch down through the side of the neck. And coming back. Inhale. Exhale. Now, depending on how you're feeling, you can create more tension just by visualizing an imagery. So if you imagine that there's a heavy weight pressing on the top of your head, it will feel very different as opposed to just letting your head go to the side. And then dropping your hand, we're going to do before we do the other side, we are going to sit on our opposite hand. So the side that our head was twisting to, we're going to sit on the other hand, and then we're going to gently bring the hand on top around like the temple area. And what we're going to do is just sink the head to the side like the shoulder area as we were before. But imagine that our hand is a heavy brick and it's just gently pressing, weighting down the head, and you might feel that stretch more through the side of the neck. But what I want you to also imagine is that there's someone standing on your left, well, if you're doing your left, on your left shoulder. So then you're getting that stretch down through the shoulder and the neck. But we don't want to press too hard, just enough to feel that nice stretch through the side of the neck, and then slowly coming back to center, and then coming down to the side again for some deep breaths. Coming back to center. And coming back to center. You could just sit here and hold, or you could do dynamic like I am. It's up to you. Sometimes when you hold a neck stretch a little bit too long, it starts to feel a little sore when you come out of it. And coming back. Now we can swap sides, so bringing the other arm out wide, holding onto the string out from the ear, and we're going to pull that string down towards the shoulder. Feel that nice long stretch. That weight is pressing down on top of that shoulder, and then gently coming back to center, still lengthening the crown of the head, dropping that down. So all of these stretches actually help to realign the So all of these stretches actually help to realign the cervical spine, which is that neck part of your spine. So if it is out, it will help to realign it. It might not be instant. It might take a couple of stretches, like a couple of days of doing this. And something actually my chiropractor had said was as long as I kept up my stretching routines, then there would be no reason to come and see him, because I was able to realign myself through stretching and mobility and different sorts of stretching and strengthening work. Inhaling to come back. Lengthen. Isn't that cool? We really can do so much, and it's something I would love to teach you here on demand, is learning how you can help yourself in so many different ways, so you don't have to keep outsourcing. I haven't been to a chiropractor in like 6 years since I moved to France, because I don't even know if they have chiropractors here. Lengthen. But I'll always remember what he told me, and so I will never give up my practice purely for that reason, is that I am my own chiropractor. Now we're going to sit on the opposite hand, so that's my right hand. I'm going to drop the head down, feel like there's someone standing on this shoulder, and then there's a heavy weight on top of the head, and we're just gently feeling that pressure downwards into the neck. And coming back to center. So honestly, you could do it as little as 5 minutes of stretching a day. As long as you've found what stretches really work well for you and you maintain it, gosh, it's a powerful place to be. Okay, we're going to go for one more, then we're doing a really awesome neck, like nervy stretch. So now relax. Okay, you can keep your hands on your knees or underneath you or by your side, whatever feels good. All we're going to do is just gently round through the spine, and we're going to look down towards our belly buttons, but we're trying to create like a little bit of a C curve here. And I'm trying to look as much as I can towards my belly button, but I'm really lengthening the back here. And what I can feel personally is I actually feel it in my mid back. So you might find that this pulls out the tight points for you. So it might bring your awareness to the areas of your body that feel a little tight. It might feel nervy, it might feel yucky, you might feel it up through the base of the skull, even the top of the head or near the eyes. That's very normal because of the type of stretch it is. It's a nerve stretch. And, or we can call it it's like a nerve floss. We're like flossing our nerves. So then we're just going to twist the crown of our head to one knee. So staying in that rounder position, and we're just going to twist so our crown of our head is towards one knee, and then come back to center, and then rotate the crown of the head to the other knee. Keep deep breathing. Other knee. Keep gazing down towards the belly button. Inhale and exhale, other knee. And then come back to center and up. So now we're doing a really nice fascia stretch. So what I want you to do is put like your 3 fingers just underneath your collarbone here. It's easier if you can use skin, because what we're going to be doing is like pulling and then pulling downwards, okay? So from here, what we're going to do is pulling towards that shoulder and down. Then we're going to look away to the opposite shoulder, and then we're going to try and see how the sun is on my cheek here. I'm trying to like rotate so my cheek is up to the sun, keeping my mouth together, and you'll feel it really down through the side of the neck, and it will feel very strange, and it's because it's fascia, which is the sac that surrounds the muscle, and if that's tight, the muscle has no space to move. So holding here for a few deep breaths, keep pulling on that skin. It's so satisfying. And then just release. So we're going to go for a few more. So pulling towards that shoulder and then down. And then rotating that cheek up to the sun. And then down. So again, pulling across, down, rotating the head, and then rotating the cheek up. And down. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. Last one. Rotate, pull that skin up, across and down, and then twisting the cheek up. Relaxing through the face. And then down. Oh, wow, that was so strong all through the side of my jaw. How about you? All right, other side. So I might just move the microphone. Okie dokie. So now the same thing on the other side. So pulling that skin towards this shoulder and then pulling it downwards, rotating that head and then shining the cheekbone. Now, if you're a desk worker or you're rounded a lot, this is going to be really tight for you. Okay, release and come back, rotating up. Coming back and forwards, pulling across and down, rotating and twisting up. Relaxing the eyes. And down. Last one, pulling across and down. Oof. All right. Now we have one last one, and that is another fascia one, but for the front of the neck. So this is really good for people who are constantly on their phone, or desk workers, breastfeeding, all of that. So using the hands on the skin again. So I'm going to do the same. So I start like just at my collarbones, and I'm going to pull the skin down, keep my mouth together, and I'm going to look up really high. You feel it here. And then I'll come down and tell you, keep going. But we're going to rotate our heads a little bit. So I'm going to pull, and then I'm going to look up to the corner in line with my knee. Center of the corner. Center. And then return. We're going to do one more. Woof. Oh my gosh, it feels so amazing. All right, last one. Pulling down, looking up, mouth together. Just feel the difference of your mouth open versus closed. It's pretty big. Rotate. Center. Keep pulling, other side. Center. And relax. Woof. Rolling out the shoulders. Oh, I did forget one. You're going to curl your hand like so, and we're just going to press in towards those knots around the traps. So the muscles here, you can either use your phone or your fingertips, and you're just going to press into those knots. Now, if you find a knot, you can just do some half circles around that knot, or you can just hold to one side on the knot. It's up to you, or you can find someone to massage you for you. That would be even better. And then swapping sides. So working on the knots around the neck and shoulders is always a good idea. I will create a video which will be using like a tennis ball to release these knots against a wall. It's very, very efficient and potent. I've had someone with really bad like back of shoulder pain be gone straight away from doing that, because sometimes it can just be a knot and then it just refers pain elsewhere. Okay. All right. But I hope that we can get your neck feeling better. Keep me posted how it's feeling after you do this video, and I encourage you to repeat it a few times throughout the week. But have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.